Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are tuned in. Welcome to another episode of Watercolor Instructions. My name is Sunil, and today we're going to do this landscape. Yes, this yellow, beautiful sunrise landscape. So a little bit of reed, a horizon, sun, and a reflection, and see how it goes about. Stick around. So simple, this drawing doesn't need any, this painting doesn't need any drawing, sorry. So you just do a horizon so that I know where I'm going to do it, where the eye line is, and I'm just picking up a really big calligraphy brush, or it could be a mop brush. I'm taking some yellow ochre. I'm just cleaning up some area. It's just too much. I don't want to mix yellow with any other color, especially with the first wash. So I'm just taking some tissue, and cleaning off yellow ochre and a little bit of Indian yellow, lemon yellow. So keeping it very less water. Adding a little more orange. So as you see, there's very little water in it. I just want the pigments to be a little more stronger, so I'm just taking a little more water in the center just to dilute it and then mix it on the paper. So it's just a combination of French vermilion red, and so while it's still wet, I'm just taking a little of tissue and I'm marking out, or I'm taking out a little bit of pigment where the sun is. This is an easy way to blot. And then if you notice, this is another method to do the clouds as well. So you paint and then you can lift off the colors. So Indian yellow, I'm just intensifying or adding a bit more color. Burnt umber. Sorry about the palette constantly being moved. I didn't realize it. Probably I should stick a little bit of tape. So that one is burnt umber and raw umber, a combination of burnt umber and raw umber. That represents the tree. It's just some shapes. And I'm taking a little bit of gray, adding some shadows. And again, keep in mind, this is just one big brush. The beauty about certain topics, what you pick, is not about details. It's about blocking out big shapes and trying to make a painting out of it. So burnt sienna. Another reason why this painting works is because the colors are very close to each other. They are like complementary colors. So I'm taking a fresh water and then just softening the edge. So I'm building the front layer, or the first layer where the reeds stick out. And I'm always squinting my eyes just to check if the composition and the color works well. So either you can stand back from the painting and then see how it looks, or you can just squint your eyes. just to see if the painting works. So I'm getting ready for the next stage, or the next layer, sorry, not the stage. So either you can wait for it to dry, or in this case I'm just using a dryer and dry the surface hard. Okay, so I'm taking a synthetic brush, but I'm going to just add a little more colors for the water before I get to the reed. A little bit of gray. See how I'm leaving a little bit of gap between the horizon and the shadow. That's very important, just to it catches light at different places. So I'm using Algerian red, burnt sienna, and then pay attention how I'm holding the brush. I'm not holding the brush straight, I'm holding it in an angle. So I'm taking as much pigment as possible. It's a small brush, but I'm using it, I'm just dabbing it from the side. That's representing the reed. Algerian red, burnt sienna. Yeah, so just using that rough gives that very rough texture. It looks like, what the hell am I doing? But there's a method to the madness. So I'm just adding different reeds. That just getting that rough texture is important. You could use a lot of water and it might be a completely different effect. I wouldn't say the painting would look different. Sorry, the painting would necessarily look nice, but it's just a different technique. In this one, I'm exploiting the texture of the paper to my advantage. So there's a shadow. I'm always making sure the shadow is in the back, not in the front, because remember where the sunlight is. So in this one, you know where the light source is. So you want to leave one side brighter than the other. Okay, that's enough reeds. I'm looking at a rigger. So this is a combination of gray and browns. I'm adding a bit more the background or leaves. So I'm using the sides. Look at how I'm varying the way I hold the brush. Makes a big impact on how the painting's going to be, how the pigment's going to be applied. And then also I'm paying attention so that all the leaves are turned in one direction. Usually if the wind picks up, the reeds are usually fallen on one direction. So I'm just paying a little more attention about what needs to be done. I'm trying to pick up some texture. Try with the palette knife. The pigments are too dry. And see how I'm squash the mop so that the point doesn't have any point. It's very rough. And most of this painting, the whole painting, other than the first layer, is very little water. I want to have as dry as possible. Adding layers of browns and grey. Barely touching the paper, just enough pigment to go over. So a few more broader leaves. This one again is a calligraphy small brush. I'm splattering some pigment. I'm taking some paint. If you look at it, it's slightly off-white. And a little bit of yellow on the side. I'm also mindful about leaving a small ring. I don't know whether you can notice around the yellow. So when you look at the sun, not that it, or any photos, there is a halo or a ring around the sun. So I'm just softening the edge. And I'm almost done at the moment. I'm just checking what I need to do. I'm squinting my eyes, as I said. I'm always squinting. I'm gonna just let it dry. And let's reveal the painting. Always a fun bit. It puts the picture of the painting in perspective in a nice clean frame. And the painting pops up. Not bad. I kind of liked it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So I hope you enjoyed painting with me. So as you saw in the painting, a little prep and just being a little more confident than just building step by step and more layers, and you can achieve something like that. I can guarantee you that this painting, if you do it on a much bigger scale, it's going to look really good. The size at the stage is not important. I would pick the size which makes you comfortable. Pick a size, but the technique, what I'm trying to do, can be scaled for smaller painting, larger, or whatever size you guys want to do it. So try this thing, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe, hit that like button, and till next time, keep watercoloring, and bye!